Let's watch this worm tier list. We might see Chewbacca sound on here. Worm tier list. Fuck around, see Chewbacca sound in his natural habitat.
The humble worm may be one of the most overlooked characters in
Anything
the entire
thick.
game. Though they may
That's what she
seem
said.
powerless and pathetic, in reality the worm faction has access to some of the rarest, most extraordinary special
Both niggas.
abilities in the game.
Then it's semen.
And can be a nightmare to play against. But which worm builds are dominating the meta, and which are just bait?
See, there you go right there on Chewbacca sound. Who just seen you? Who just seen you?
And can be a nightmare to play against.
Got your ass.
Which worm
Got your ass
builds
one
are
shot it. Look at you.
dominating the meta, and which are just bait?
Got one shot by that damn worm, little man.
Worm tier list. But before we dive into the rankings, what even is a worm? Even though they're the most numerous creatures in the game, technically there's no such thing as a single all-encompassing worm faction. Worm builds are actually part of several different, distantly related factions, but there are many similarities they share.
You
All
an
worms
Alaskan
have
bull
shaped
worm?
body models
Yeah.
with minimal or non-existent appendages, enabling them to weave in and out of tight spaces easily. Simple as it may be, this has proven to be one of the most reliable body plans in the history of the game, as worms have been in the game since pretty much patch 1.0. As far as base stats go, worms are not particularly stacked.
Yeah, worms ain't
Credit
shit
where it's due,
except for
because of the
leeches.
natural regenerative perks
I think so. What worms kind of think of they could be at the top? Do centipedes count? Or millipedes? Do centipedes and millipedes count? I don't think so. Cause they got exoskeletons. Worms don't have a skeletal structure at all. Exoskeleton, they don't have a invertebrate or vertebrate. Wait, I'm tripping. They're not vertebrate. They don't have an exoskeleton. They invertebrate. So centipedes and millipedes don't count. I'll probably say a leech. Probably S tier. Probably I say a leech. What's the ones with the leech? Calipers count? I don't know.
uniquely
I can't think of that many worms.
abilities, they do score pretty high in
A
both
tapeworm.
agility and stealth, and there are exceptions that score high
Tapeworm
in
probably.
as well. But in
Tapeworms get big as hell. They get long as hell. As long as they eating good, they get long as hell.
With simple brains, no weapons, no armor, and no legs, the average worm is pretty lacking in their defense and mobility stats.
Get
The
murked.
exceptions are where it gets interesting, though. So without further ado, let's dig into the tier list.
I'm gonna think of ice worm.
First in F tier, the ice worm. This build
Literally
takes
in
the varying
ice?
capabilities of the worm in an unconventional
Yeah, check
direction
your ice.
and opts to
Hell
dig
nah.
glaciers rather than solid earth. This is a pretty unique gimmick as it grants them completely uncontested access to glacial algae as a food source.
Got
But
it.
unfortunately, it seems like unlocking
I
the
got
ability
that from
to
the
burrow
new
in
Donkey Kong
ice
game.
must have cost all their evolution points, because the ice worm has some pretty glaring flaws in its strategy. First, the ice worm's stealth is
Ew.
its jet black appearance offers zero camouflage against the icy white surroundings, making them extremely easy.
Come
to
here, little
spot
man.
from
Get
afar.
in, mama.
A few extra points into snow camouflage
Huh?
will go a long way here. And the second flaw, ice worms ironically have almost zero freezing resistance or heat resistance. They die immediately if temperatures drop below freezing, and melt if
Dang, what's the
temperatures
point
rise to
then?
2
That's
degrees
just like having
centigrade.
fire ability and
Luckily,
you
due to a quirk of the game's
can't take the
physics,
heat at all.
the
Like what the
temperature of
fuck?
glacial ice is fairly stable at their exact Goldilocks zone. But as we've seen lately, relying on glaciers as a stable habitat is quite the gamble. It wouldn't take too much to make this build completely broken, but for now, it's the lowest ranked worm on this list.
Earthworm.
We have the earthworm.
The regular worm.
Yes, it's true.
Feed them shits to the
archetype
fish,
worm
nigga.
everyone knows and loves is a low tier. Earthworms have
I use you
terrible
as bait.
stats. It has no offensive moves, no armor,
We
and isn't
we
good
we
enough
dissect
to
those things for some reason in
attacks.
school.
What's worse, even the one special ability earthworms
Ew,
are
indeed.
believed to have is a bit overrated.
Disgusting even.
Earthworms, like most worms,
They're probably like,
damage and can eventually even survive grievous wounds if they manage to get away. But that's a big if. Most builds that spec into high passive health regen also tend to spec into.
Bro, I feel sorry for animals, bro. They over here eating nasty ass bugs, not knowing that they nasty ass bugs, bro. They got no
This
choice.
is a costly ability and one that I normally don't speak very highly of, but situationally it can be extremely clutch. Earthworms do not have this
Mateo.
perk, and so when attacked, they often cannot do anything except tank the damage and try to burrow away. If that doesn't work, they're completely out of options.
The leech is this low? I thought it was gonna be higher than that.
Leech.
So what the hell is it? S?
For the term used
Oh, hell nah.
Being carried by the rest of your team.
I thought the leech was gonna be higher than this.
Dirty. Yes, many leech players do fit the description, attacking a player in a higher weight class and just coasting.
He's on a nigga eyeball. Ew. Fuck.
Who play an honest, active hunting strategy and have to fight to survive, same as any other.
That nigga like, where you at? I know you here, little man. Nigga can't see shit. That nigga little tadpoles.
Leeches share the same garbage base stats as most other worms, though. And with lackluster defenses and mobility, they still get one-shot by fish, birds, and snakes all the time. Frankly, the parasite strategy.
So what other worm could it be then? Do centipedes count? If centipedes count as a worm, they top tier. Them niggas is scary as hell. They actually predators. Them niggas got poison and shit.
In C tier, we have the
tapeworm gotta be maybe A.
This nematode takes the burrowing
they parasite
worm faction and uses it for an unorthodox purpose.
Unless the S tier for parasitic worms and shit.
Players opt for the parasitoid game plan, infecting their hosts when they drink from contaminated water.
They got the Scholar Right.
Infected.
Nigga, hold.
As it continues its playthrough relatively unimpeded. But once the worm reaches its max level, it activates its special ability, Mind Control, to change the insect's quest objective marker to the nearest body of water.
Jump into lake. Damn, make the nigga commit suicide.
The worm burrows out of its body and continues with the rest of its playthrough. This strategy
caught a body.
requires very little technical skill.
On to the next one.
Once you successfully infect a host, you can farm XP entirely AFK. Mind Control is one of the most powerful abilities in the game.
Look at it waving around. Nigga, alien, bro. Hell nah. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Tied to that of your host.
Oh,
you might get one shot when they accidentally wander.
Oh, Cyril! Damn, that nigga come. Wait, why he doing like that? Ah! Bro, that nigga leg flew off? Bro, look at this shit.
Accidentally wander too close to a spider's.
Oh, shit! That nigga hold.
The fish player base is literally reliant on janitoring the self-destructing.
Damn, that's a big ass catfish.
Still, at least by being an internal parasite, they don't run the risk of being picked off like the leech does.
Fireworm, never heard of that one.
We have the fireworm, a marine build with excellent defensive stats. Fireworms have toxic spines, which inflict serious damage on any player.
Blocked!
This effect is powerful enough that even large tank builds can.
Nigga slapped the. Nigga slapped the nigga, bitch!
Because their spikes are small and fragile, they cannot pierce thick chitin or keratin armor. This means any player with a thick exoskeleton can completely negate the fireworm's defense and crush them like they would any other worm. Some fish mains have also spec'd into the beak
Chewbacca sound
to be able to do the same thing. Parrotfish and pufferfish are a huge problem for those that rely on defense.
Oh, no, he ain't taking no damage.
Can crush armor and don't take damage from poison spikes. So, fireworms are untouchable to a lot of players.
There you go, indeed.
There's enough counterplay prevalent in the meta right now that I can't give them a high tier rank.
Giant tube worm. Those are worms? They're like a little puss.
There isn't a single one that goes to as extreme of lengths to do so as the tube worm.
They're like little sweet puss.
Crazy high toxic damage resistance. Not because it needs to tank venom damage, not because it preys upon builds that use poison for defense.
Look at that worm. Look at that lizard. Oh.
Its strategy is to set up shop next to deep sea
free real estate
and basically eat the sulfur jetting out from them.
Sulfur. Dang, P.
Its plume. And because of a
that's like things like the things off of they're like the things off of Monster Hunter World, the little worms that be at the ground and just go back in.
They don't need to find food, they just constantly absorb
that look inappropriate
spewing out of these vents. Because the sulfide turns water around these vents toxic, the tube worm doesn't have to worry about attacks from predators. They do, however, have to worry about the vents shutting down. Hydrothermal vents do not last forever, and when they go dark or erupt into lava flows, it's GG for entire colonies of tube worms. An incredibly effective XP farming technique, but like a lot of these types of strats, it works.
Damn. Velvet worm. Never heard of such a thing. Like a snail.
This has even worse defensive stats than the other worms, as it doesn't have the same slime coating that the others do. However, it makes up for it.
Is a slug a worm?
Into one of the most unique abilities in the game, a projectile attack.
Oh, it's a squirter.
Like slime from its papillae. This slime attack deals no damage.
Here's some nut for you.
The slime is sticky and hardens quickly. debuffing
Oh,
speed stat, and potentially even
you covered me,
demoralizing.
bro.
This slime is extremely strong once hardened, similar to Spider Silk in terms of what it's capable of immobilizing. Even builds with vastly higher power stats are not safe from being essentially frozen.
Nigga, nutted on me!
Now, while this is no doubt a powerful ability, it has plenty of limitations. It is woefully inaccurate and will targets consistently. It is also relatively short-ranged, only being able to hit targets a few body lengths away. And because it doesn't deal any direct damage, even if the Velvet Worm manages to pin down a build like
Come here,
Centipede or
get over.
Scorpion, it'll still be taking on considerable counterattack risk when it
You almost smoke? Yeah, you right. Damn, that thing look crazy.
Last in A tier, we have the Bobbit Worm. This build is easily one of the most terrifying things.
Yeah, that thing look crazy. Hell no, that's a demon. Like from Doom.
A mid-sized benthic worm build which can burrow up to 10 feet deep into the ocean floor.
Ah, hell nah.
Most burrowing worm builds, the Bobbit Worm is not a scavenger.
Don't things be in Hollow Knight.
Or to escape predators. No, the Bobbit Worm is an ambush build.
Don't just be in Hollow Knight. Hell nah.
If the player wanders close enough to its burrow, it strikes, using what may genuinely be the most.
Come here, pussy. Damn, nigga. Damn, nigga flash stepped. Hell nah. Nigga use the after image.
These powerful jaws inflict devastating
Chewbacca sound.
while simultaneously hooking into their target so that it can be dragged down below the ocean floor, never to be
They
seen.
got wrecked again.
Now, despite their ferocity, I don't want to overhype the Bobbit Worm. Though they are menacing, skilled players can play around their threat range pretty easily. Their low perception stats make them pretty inaccurate when lunging towards their targets. Their attacks are deceptively slow, and as long as you position yourself even slightly above the seabed, they should be reactable and easily dodged. Skilled fish players have even
Nigga had the Sharingan.
Bobbit Worm players out of their territory by
Nigga ain't playing with his dumb ass.
DC, but if you're part of the
Oh.
you really shouldn't have to worry about Bobbit Worms that much. Despite being easily the most terrifying build on this list, the Bobbit Worm's poor frame data and predictability
That thing looks shiny.
keeps it out of the higher tiers. And in S tier,
Hammerhead.
the Hammerhead Flatworm.
Never heard of such a
Flatworms
thing.
are the solo hunters of the worm faction.
Garnish snare.
And the Hammerhead Flatworm is one of the best at it.
Damn, nigga sucking them up real good.
Worms, which isn't saying a lot, but still, it's relevant. They possess a devastatingly powerful neurotoxic slime.
Just from
that is
touching that
toxin
nigga.
found in pufferfish and blue-ringed octopus, which they employ both offensively and defensively. But their most recognizable
Yeah, I wouldn't do that, big bruh.
flat head was a bit of a gamble in terms of how they spent their evolution points. By speccing into the Hammerhead attribute, these flatworms sacrificed their ability to dig efficiently. But in doing so, they greatly boosted their perception stat. Similar to the Hammerhead shark, the flatworm's hammerhead is loaded with chemoreceptors, enabling the worm to track down prey by following its scent. In addition to their toxic defense, flatworms are the best regenerators in the game, able to heal all the way back to full health, even when cut into tiny pieces.
Damn.
They can really only be permanently defeated by non-physical damage, such as dehydration, salt, acid, that sort of thing.
Them niggas
Because
immortal.
it's borderline unkillable through conventional combat, the Hammerhead Flatworm is the only worm build to achieve the rank of S
Nigga, you gotta kill a nigga
Hammerhead
without using
Flatworm's excellent
with
tracking
non-physical
ensures that
damage.
even without eyes,
You gotta you gotta do that nigga like
even though I do
like
recognize, to be totally honest,
what's the nigga name? Shikamaru did he done got starved that nigga.
until I started using today's sponsor, Opera.
Yamadi.
Opera
Okay then, I learned some things about some worms. Never thought I'd need to know. Never thought I would know. You know what I'm saying?